Hello and welcome to the Saturday live stream. Today we are joined by me, yours truly, TekShinji. Chump Change is on the line as well. You should probably see his 3D printers in a different frame a little later on. We got a couple other people on the chat with us. They'll be introduced a little later. They may or may not talk. Today we got a great show for you guys. We're going to be talking about EIP 1559. I know you guys have heard it, and you guys have heard it, but they finally figured it out, and they finally made a decision just recently. All that and more in just a second. Before we get into that, though, I want to know your thoughts and your questions. What questions do you guys have about EIP 1559? What questions do you have about mining Ethereum in the future? What questions do you have about anything related to it, since this changes everything? If you have a question, feel free to leave it in the comments, in the live chat on YouTube. And one of the moderators will look at it, read it, and tell me about it. So, on the agenda today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about something here. I'm not sure what it is. Something strange.
It's nice looking though, I tell you what.
It was kind of weird. I mean, like, what is this? What is that, huh? I have no idea what that is.
Don't drop it.
We'll have to figure that out in a moment. Also, we got this box here. Yeah, this is what we call a Vedda frame. They used to exist for a reasonable price many moons ago. We're going to be assembling this and showing you. Even me has a hard time building one of these. So going right into it, guys. EIP 1559 stands for Ethereum Improvement Proposal. More like Ethereum Deprovement if you ask me. But basically, TLDR, you take too long, you talk too much, you're going to lose 30% of your profits. That's it. All right, guys, that was the stream. We'll see you next time. I'm just joking. So, yeah.
That's pretty much
30% of your profits. That's pretty much it, right? But here's the other part that the rest of you are actually here for. So, the block reward is going to get cut by a certain amount, basically. Right now, we get all the fees from mining, like the extra fees on top of the standard block reward. That essentially is going to get burned, as in, like, we're not going to get it. It may go somewhere else, whatever, but essentially, for miners, we're not getting it. So that's going to reduce our profits for about 30%. When is this going to happen? It's going to happen in July, so about 3 months from now. So in July, what's going to happen? There's going to be a kind of a fork. Basically, the profit's going to go down. You can still keep mining, but you got to make sure you're on a pool or you're on the proper chain that is on the new style of Ethereum. Because if you are not, you could potentially have issues. They're also going to be dropping something called a difficulty bomb. Now, I am not that knowledgeable about the Ethereum network regarding these type of things, but my understanding is it's a disincentive to mine on chain. So basically, if you're on the wrong chain, you're going to get disincentivized to mine on it, to force you to the proper chain. There's also this thing called IShhh, which I'm not exactly sure about that much. Son of a Tech, I think it was, he did a great video on it, but he explains it in way more detail than me. This is more like a review. Supposedly, you guys have all heard about it, especially if you guys are miners. Sometime after that, Ethereum 2.0 will take effect. And what does that mean? Guess what? No more mining. Just like that. Ethereum will no longer be mined in the way that we, as we know it, with GPUs, ASICs, whatever we got. It'll no longer be mined in that fashion. Instead, it'll be proof of stake, which means you got to have a whole bunch, and there's a whole bunch of techno magic that goes behind that. I'm not really going to get into it on this stream, but essentially they're just going to change the model. Now, you might ask, why are they doing EIP 1559, especially if it's bad for people that mine? I thought people that mine help secure the network by decentralizing it. Yeah, we do. Honestly, I'm okay with the way it is right now, but so this is the issue, right? Basically, it works like a toll road. The more people that want to do transactions, the higher the fees go. the more congested the network gets, the more transactions there are, the higher the fees go, the slower it gets, right? Which back when not a lot of people were using it was fine, but now it's becoming more mainstream and more people are learning about it, more people are getting into it. There's more and more accounts being opened up and more Ethereum is moving, which is causing some very high fees right now. I mean, I think the minimum fee is like $5. And I don't know about you, but that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah, it's like $5 to move, 35 cents. Doesn't make any sense, right?
Right.
Now, for us miners, that's part of the reason why the profits have been so good lately. I don't know about you, but like if you looked at some of the payouts over the last couple of months, I mean, someone must have misclicked or something. There was like a 50 Ethereum fee payout on something. Just insane. I mean, somebody really wanted to move that Ethereum like right now. So it's just insane. So that's the reason why they're trying to change it so it's less based on those fees. And there is the fact that us miners do take a lot of energy basically doing the security of the network, but in the end we don't actually do anything tangible. I know that's going to be kind of a hot topic, but there's no physical product being created with all this energy being used. They did say that all the mining power in the world is basically equivalent to a small country's electric consumption, which is outrageous for, processing transactions.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So chump change. What? Let me ask you real quick. Here comes July. Sorry, here comes July. EIP 1559 hits. What are your plans?
I mean, it really depends on the price of Ethereum at the time. That's really what it comes down to. If it's, higher than it is now, or I mean, even at these rates, it's still profitable in my mind. But yeah, it really depends. If the market tanks and the payouts just, completely suck, for lack of a better word, I'd find something else like Raven Coin, or, I'm sure something will come up by then.
Yeah, so you're probably going to evaluate the market and just go with the flow and either change to a different coin, sell and revest something. You're going to do something, right? You're not going to just sit there and do nothing, right? That's
the best thing you can do. You just got to kind of go with the flow and see where this leads us, because unfortunately, they could say whatever whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It could change tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really know what's going to happen. It's completely new to us, so we just have to see.
Ethereum could go to $5 tomorrow, just like that.
Exactly.
I mean, it could. I'm not saying it's impossible. It can.
Right. Anything could happen, and that's what it boils down to.
And then we could all buy 3,000 series GPUs for $10.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice. To be honest, if that were to happen, I would go buy GPUs. I would not care. I'm losing $10-20 a day.
I'd buy a whole warehouse.
I would go buy. Yeah. All right. Misfit Mining division of warehouse.
There it is.
Yeah, we already have a creator warehouse, but now we have a mining warehouse. All right, so that is the strategy. Just like Chum Change mentioned, when EIP 1559 hits, reevaluate the market, and the first thing you got to do, just like in what's that movie where it says "Don't panic"?
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? It escaped my mind. I'm sure someone in the comments or the
you'll remember in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember in 10 minutes, but it was on Elon Musk's Tesla going to Mars. On the screen it says "Don't panic," whatever it's called. Anyways, first thing you got to do is not to panic, because if you panic and you sell everything or do something stupid, well, I mean, sorry for you. I don't know what to tell you, man. But basically, what you want to do is you want to reevaluate your situation, okay? So, for example, let's say because of EIP 1559, technically Ethereum is getting burned, and it could also potentially go negative to where the amount of Ethereum being burned is less than that is being created. So, I don't want to really get into that. That's a whole nother can of worms. But what can potentially happen, this is what a lot of people like almost never talk about. All right, guys? So this is really important. When you mine Ethereum, honestly, you should care less how much money you're making, okay?
Right.
You should not care the amount of US dollars, pesos, whatever currency you're getting. You should not even look at that. What you should be looking is the amount of Ethereum you are getting deposited into your account, okay?
Correct.
For example, last year this time, my rig would have been making 1.5 Ethereum a month, okay? Right now, my rig would probably make about 1 Ethereum a month, okay? But hey, wait, but TekShinji, I'm making way more money now. Well, yeah, you are, because Ethereum price went up. Now think about this. If I were to mine in the bear market when I was earning more Ethereum and I hodled that till now, what would have happened, guys? I would be rolling in dough, okay? So you gotta look at the bigger picture. You can't just go to, Nanopool or whatever. Oh, calculator, oh, I'm making this much money a month. No, that's kind of irrelevant, because just like halftime scores in a football game, it's one of the most useless pieces of information that ever existed. All right. For those of you that are in America, football is a sport we like to play. Or sorry, for those of you that are not in America, it's a game we like to play where we get a bunch of big buff dudes and make them hit each other and try to move around this piece of skin from a pig. It's pretty complicated. Trust me, it's way more interesting than I make it sound. Yeah, so that is a possibility. The price of Ethereum may increase, which your profit, as in the amount of money you're making, may stay the same. So, I mean, we got to reevaluate it when it happens, okay? All right, moving on to the next subject. I guess I kind of already covered this, but my strategy is to continually monitor the market. If I put my 3060 here, okay, non-TI, I put this on the market and someone comes along and says, hey, let me give you $1,000 for that, I'll go, okay, you crazy? Yes, please. All right, I'm not gonna say no, okay? If someone comes up to me and offers me a ton of money for a graphics card, okay, I'm gonna sell it to them and be like, you sucker, and keep all that money for myself, okay?
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, you gotta stand in line for it.
Do not have an allegiance to your hardware, all right, guys? What were you saying, Chump Change? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying you're the one that had to stand in line for it, so I guess rightfully so. If you want to scalp it, do what you want,
Yeah, I mean
it sucks to have to pay that. I don't know about you
guys, but I did stand in line 10 hours, okay, in basically freezing weather, windy freezing weather, to get this 13060. I think I deserve a small payday. Even at United States minimum wage, that's, what, $75 at least? So, which, by the way, I don't make minimum wage. I wouldn't be doing this if I was. So, yeah. If someone came along and offered me money for all my GPUs, heck yeah. Here, go ahead. I'll be happy to take your money. No problem. By the way, I'm going to give a small break because this video and this live stream is brought to you by us, Misfit Mining. And our creator warehouse has come up with a new product that we've already kind of hinted at. You guys probably already saw. But check it out, guys. I got them in 2 colors right here because we're Misfits Mining and our colors are purple and green. And it just happens to, be my channel's colors. It has nothing to do with that, of course. It has to do with the Misfits Mining, obviously. Come on, guys. Who do you think I am? I mean, as I just clearly stated, I'll take your money, no problem. So I'm going to try to give you guys a better view of this. You guys could kind of see what they look like. They're little GPU clip/hanger things. And therefore, what we call our Racco rig system. How does it work, you may ask? Well, so you see, I have a 3060 right here. Just happen to have one. I don't know how I got it, but just happens to be here. So this is a vanilla GPU, okay? In fact, I'm going to get another GPU that's not even anything modern to prove to you a point. For those that have been watching the stream, you may recognize this. This is an NVIDIA Tesla, okay? These are worthless. I could drop this on the ground and I wouldn't care because it cost me like $18, okay? There's probably more copper in here than I paid for it. So how these things work, right? They clip onto the back of the GPU on the PCIe socket, just like that. And then there's a screw up here. What it does is you put it in like that, Okay, you put the screw in. I should have had a driver up here, but I don't. And then, as you can see, it is holding the GPU. I am only holding the clip, and I am shaking the hell out of this. It's very secure. And I actually don't have a wire rack, but then you would put this onto a wire rack, and if you join our Discord, you can see pictures of these in action in our the picture section for these products. So right now, Vedda frames are going for like $300, $250. In fact, this Vedda frame right here, okay, guess how much I paid for it, guys? Just guess, all right?
Way too much.
I paid way too much, okay? These used to sell in the bear market on Amazon for $30 a piece, prime delivery, okay? Right now, they go for almost 10 times as much. I had to pay $380 for this Vedda frame right here. Now, TekShinji, why do you pay that much? Well, I didn't. My client did, so don't worry about it. But
that's disgusting. You say $380?
Yeah, $380.
Oh my!
Shipped. Needed it right away, man. Right now. Can't wait.
Oh my.
So luckily, I was able to get a better deal for this specific client that I'm building it for. This actually got caught up in Texas during the storm. It got stuck, so I had to get another one. So now I have two overpriced Vedda frames.
Perfect.
Yeah, so actually, now I think about it, we might not have enough time to finish this, but we're going to talk about it and maybe a little more in-depth items. So anyways, these little brackets go on the clips just like that. And then it goes into a wire rack. And then you put it on the wire rack, and you can put all your GPUs in the wire rack. Wire racks will run you anywhere between free, because you could get them on Craigslist. They're a dime a dozen everywhere, all the way up to like $100, but on average they're like between $30 and $50 at like your local hardware store. Readily available, easy to get, cheap, and we make different variations of the width to fit any wire rack you want. When you buy the kit, we chump change. Can you just clarify the type of kits that are available right now, because that's more your department?
Yeah, so we have basically like the Home Depot style wire rack, just it's called HDX. We have a small and a large version. There's also like the Amazon Basic. Then we have a Lowe's custom rack that we basically measured up someone's and made it custom for them. It was like, I don't know, 3.5 inches or whatever it was. But doesn't matter what size rack you have, we can measure and custom make to fit your style. So yeah, there's a section in Discord. You guys can drop a picture of basically tape measure stretched out across the actual bars, and yeah, we will create whatever size you need. That's pretty much the gist of it. And there's a couple links you guys can click on and purchase the HDX or the Amazon or whatever, and then you'll just have to drop your PayPal transaction ID number in the section of our Discord, along with the color you'd like, or basically you'll just get black if you don't specify a color you want.
So chump change, if I were to order one right now, how long would it take for me to get my hot new mining clip?
Right now, if I had to say,
let's say I went right now, okay? I just walked in, I paid my money.
Yeah, it'd be about 2 to 3 weeks, because obviously we have people in line getting these printed. It takes 17 hours to print 6 clips, so it's definitely time consuming, but you can see I have 4 machines running constantly, so literally we're just cranking these things out. But yeah, about 2 to 3 weeks tops, and then you should have it shipped to you, and you guys can get tracking through PayPal and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, actually, except for the last 3 that I just shipped, I actually, in the midst of moving, I jumped out of my truck to re-secure something in the back, and the receipt must have blew off my lap or something, because I cannot find it anywhere. So there is 3 packages that's out there that I did not put tracking on, but it's people with multiple orders, because they're bigger boxes. They're not the flat rate boxes. So, I mean, one guy already got it, so I know they should be just about to everybody by now.
All right, that's great. So yeah, guys, it is a creation that we made, as in the Misfit Mining Discord. It is our property at the moment. So we get the question a lot about the STL file, whether we'll release it or not. At this time, all we can say is that it's patent pending, and we cannot release it at this time because the creator is not doing that at this time. It is actually his work, and he did work hard on it. However, that doesn't mean you guys can't make one on your own. You guys could do all that work if you wish. We're just offering you a way to literally give us some money and help support the channel, help support our channels, help support our Discord, and we'll ship them to you. Simple as that.
Right.
So we do get a lot of questions about that, why we don't do it, why it isn't offered, what's the story behind it, and that's the story. The reason being is that these things are not free to make. The machines are expensive, or relatively speaking, for someone that doesn't have a lot of money, you can always buy a Vedda frame for $300.
Yeah, unfortunately, the file's not mine or any of us to give away. But we are talking. We're in the midst of basically talking to possibly allow the file to go overseas because we can't ship overseas. I mean, we can, but it's like $100 in shipping. It's just absolutely insane. I would highly advise.
It's 50 cents for them to ship it to us, but it's $100 to ship it to them.
Literally, I went to the post office. They told me it was $88 to ship to Japan. I was like, what? Why? Like, why is it that much money to ship plastic that literally weighs nothing? I don't understand.
Because the United States made it that way, baby.
But, yeah, it's crazy, but you know what? It is what it is. So unfortunately, I advise people not to pay that kind of money to get these things shipped. So, I mean, it is what it is. If they want them, let me know.
Chump change. I know this is not on the script or anything, but maybe we could potentially talk about having a distributor overseas.
Yeah, I was actually
officially working with us.
Right, I actually was private messaging somebody about that, and I just have to bring it up to the proper people before I can allow it. And I just haven't had time to focus on it, so that's the reason I haven't progressed with that situation. But eventually, soon enough, in the next week or two, I'll be in cahoots with that.
Okay, so guys, that's our mining clips, and that's the talk about EIP 1559. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them into the live chat. I'm sure people are monitoring that right now. I'm going to start building this Vedda frame, and while I'm building it, if you guys want to feed me those questions, what they are, we'll answer them.
Yeah, I'm actually looking through it right now, so give me a minute, and I will let you know.
So guys, why are the Vedda frames so popular? Well, I can tell you why. They are hard to build, okay? They're hard to get, and they don't look that great. And, oh wait, I'm supposed to say why they're good. Well, I don't really have a reason other than that everyone uses them. The design is actually not too bad. It is relatively one of the better frames. It is definitely a lot sturdier than the other things out there that's available. I would not advise paying too much for it, but it is one of the best mining frames I personally have used in my short mining career of 3 years, since 2017. Oh, it's like 4 years now, actually. So, I mean, okay, there we go. So it comes with some of these acrylic pieces, all right? They basically laser cut these. Let's see what we got here. We got all these little boxes. We got all of our little yellow fan connections. This sounds like the fan grills. Open this up real quick.
Yeah, speaking of those fan clips, we actually have something in the works now. We are going to be providing fan clips for those wire rack systems as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So we are actually doing that, guys.
Yeah, we're testing them right now. We're just trying to see.
We're in the process of prototyping them.
Right.
So I'm actually just going to empty the box right here for all of our parts.
So and I just want to,
looks like.
Sorry. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to Max Voltage for showing these clips on his channel. He said he did it this evening, actually, I think a couple hours ago. And then
thank you, Max Voltage.
The hobbyist miner actually wants to order a pack and do a review on his channel as well. So that would be excellent. So yeah, definitely come into our Discord and shoot me a message, and we'll we'll get those over to you.
So I can tell this is a different variant because this one comes with everything laser engraved with all the part numbers. They usually don't do that.
Oh, that's way nicer, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
okay,
$380, least they could do.
It better effing be, right?
Right. They used to be all individually
so
wrapped with paper and a sticker.
Yeah, and it had like these stickers on it that didn't match what was on the paper.
Never. It was awful.
Which was freaking annoying as hell.
Yep.
Why do you include instructions and put labels on it that don't match? Okay, I'm calm down.
Yeah, it's awful.
Ooh, fuss.
While you guys are doing this, we have a surprise. I love announcing surprises.
You're pregnant?
No, I'm
not.
sorry.
Oh, dang.
What do you mean, dang?
I thought you were going to have triplets.
No. We have the creator of the hangers on the phone with us. If he wants to say hello. Chum Change, I don't know if you can share your screen. There's 3 pictures posted in RigPics for you.
I can.
Let's take a look in RigPics, guys. Let's all go to RigPics on our Discord right this second, okay? Let's all go check it out. I'm going to look on my device as well.
Give me a second. I gotta...
Interesting. Wow.
So in the RigPics.
I am so...
Get out of here.
So surprised.
That thing's badass. What?
That is
Alright,
amazing.
I gotta pull that up. Hold on.
So while Chum Change is getting it, it appears to be some kind of acrylic. It's made out of acrylic. It's like engraved, and it's got a glowing.
It's not a
base.
Vader.
Is that?
No, it's not a Vader.
Thankfully.
Okay? This is a family channel. No
Dude,
Vader.
Is this what he friggin' is sending me? Get out of here.
It is made out of acrylic. It's a big circle, and it's got our colors on it, which has nothing to do with my channel, obviously. It's the Misfit Mining colors. There's a different shade, trust me.
Dude, that is
slightly different.
Awesome looking. Baldini, you're the man. That's great. That is seriously impressive. So you made that, man? The whole base and everything? I know you said you were into, like, wood crafting and stuff, but man, that's crazy.
Is Mr. Baldini on the line with us right now?
I think he is, but I think he's camera shy. No, I can't hear you, buddy. He's in the chat too. You might have to go into the Discord settings and what's it called?
Turn it on.
The audio. Like, make sure your mic is hooked up. Because I had to do that, actually.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. There you are, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now, buddy.
Well, what's happening?
Dude, so you made that thing? That's badass.
So, yeah, that's an edge-lit LED sign, and I was whipping that up as a gift to you guys, and that's what's headed out to you coming this week.
Dude, you're awesome. So you handmade that? How the hell did you do that?
Well, let's say my CNC machine made it. I just made the files. It's got the wood on the bottom is zebra wood. I got a plexi piece in the middle. LEDs are lighting that up, and it has a power switch on it. And it's 12 volts. You plug it in, and it's about 12 inches diameter.
Dude,
so yeah,
that is awesome.
There's going to be for your channel, and
absolutely.
Maybe there
be
could
right
be some customization down the line.
Ooh, customizations.
Absolutely. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'll definitely be putting that on the in the new studio when I get to it. That's crazy.
Chum Change is beautiful,
stuff,
isn't it?
Man. It really is, man. That's crazy. I'm just blown away that you actually made something like that. That's just wild.
So Mr. Greg Baldini, how are you?
I plan to do a video on how it's made, so you can kind of see the pictures poured out. And I had been posting a couple of those pictures in the
secret place.
Well, not the secret place.
Probably
I was
right
kind
in
of
front of my
showing it off
face. I
to
just
a few
haven't been in.
people, and then I sent it to Pocket Change because I know I was sending it out to them, and I didn't want them thinking that I was going to be sending something weird to them. So
Yeah. No, never, dude. Never think that. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
We would never think that of you.
Yeah, no. So this is the man himself that created the GPU hanger, actually. So thank you for that. And we appreciate
man,
you
the
allowing
myth, the
us
legend,
to
the great
sell them.
Baldini.
I have a few tricks up my my sleeves. So yeah,
Yeah, right. That's
Just a
awesome,
few,
man.
eh?
hopefully I can keep going with it. So
Yeah. So
I mean, it is beautiful. It is amazing. I love it, bro.
are you going to start your own channel? What's the plan with that?
well, you know, I wanted to do like the YouTube channel, you know, woodworking, because that's kind of what I do.
Right.
You know, so.
Right.
And it could happen, you know.
Absolutely,
So,
dude. Yeah, for sure. I mean, looking at that, holy hell. You definitely have some
yeah.
skills.
So, and you know, this is the first one I made. I was doing a test, and I'm like, you know, something, this thing's turning out really good. So.
Yeah, dude, I really like it. That's crazy how you did
This
the
is
LEDs.
actually my first time hearing Mr. Great Baldini's voice as well.
Is it? Dude, yeah, he kind of threw me
Yes.
off. I was thinking it was going to be like some, bad Russian dude that, like, I just,
I thought he was gonna have
I felt like I was
he
going to
had
get
an
mugged.
accent for sure. Like, I
Yeah.
thought he was going to be like, I made something for you, but,
No, I'm
if
just
you don't
from
like, you will die.
I'm from Chicago, so if it comes through, you know, hey.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, it's
Just
all
an
good,
open
man.
package. It is not the bomb. I trust you.
The funny the thing about Russia with that is my wife and I adopted our son from Russia back in 2005.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's
wow.
right. You said that. Good
Yeah.
for you, man.
Back when it was okay to do, right?
Yeah, it was really crazy back then. We made 2 trips in like April and then back in August. It was the hottest year they ever saw. They
Oh,
only
wow.
have diesel engines, no air conditioning,
Oh, man.
and here's 2 American people that don't know what the hell they're doing, almost getting killed because you got to cross intersections under the road through the tunnels, and all these people are under there selling crap, and it's like, oh my God, it was crazy.
You must
Yeah.
really love your son.
Yeah,
I
right.
do.
Right?
He's going to be 17, and I want to kill him sometimes.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you do. Yeah, he was telling us.
awesome.
He was telling us
So,
about like.
all that stuff I said about Russia, don't worry about it. I was just joking. I don't want the the KGB to come after me or anything like that.
No.
Yeah,
I always worried, that was the biggest thing. I always worried if somebody was going to come to my door, but that passed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because you took him out, right?
Yeah. So, and then after that, because Americans were, not treating their kids right when they were coming home from Russia.
Oh.
So it
man.
was a bad thing, and they stopped people from America adopting like a few years after. But it was crazy. It was just crazy.
Well, good for you for
Yeah,
because
because they ended
That's
all
awesome.
that, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, and that was back, like Bush, Obama type era. So, or even before that. So.
Real quick, Mr. Baldi, I don't interrupt for
Yes,
one
sir.
second.
No, sure.
So, guys, I am building the first layer of the Vedda frame. This does have the laser engraved part numbers that match exactly to the drawing. I honestly thought this was going to take me hours because half the time is spent on that. Pro tip I want to give everyone, all right? Make sure you build this frame on a flat surface like this nice table I got here. Use another piece that you're not using to brace between the sections. When you brace it, you can tighten it down, and then right, that this section right here I just braced as I tightened it down is completely square. It's not crooked or lopsided. So pro tip. Yeah, so Mr. Baldini, you and I have been talking quite a bit lately, and I remember when you first showed me the Misfit Mining LED lit amazingness, just want to say, I was quite surprised because I had no idea that you were able to do stuff like that. How did you
So a
learn how
bunch
to
of
do all
people
that?
are asking how they can get one of those. So
Oh,
I don't know
well,
if you wanna-
limited time only, guys. How do you guys? Instant shipping, pre-built, okay?
Well,
Man.
it's always something that can be discussed. I had no plans, maybe right now, but in the future, who knows
Absolutely.
if Misfit Mining's has a website one day, maybe it would be some, things that somebody could buy off. So who knows?
It's a good thing Teaspoon's not here. He would have just drooled on his computer and shorted the whole thing.
He's here.
No, I know. I'm just
I
kidding.
think
I
he's
know.
actually here. He's just not in the.
I see him in
thing
chat. I'm just giving him shit.
Oh yeah. Anyways, Mr. Baldini, I don't know how much time we have with you tonight, but I got one more question for you.
Sure.
What is your favorite cryptocurrency and why?
I was always very partial to Pyro. That was my first coin.
Pyro.
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you tell
And-
us Zoomers about that stuff? Us
Yeah.
millennials.
So when I started back in January 2017, I could mine 10 Pyro with 100 mega hash. And
Wow.
that was the big
Wow.
thing. And it just went up from there. I was part of the nice hash hack that lost my $45 and took
Oh,
a year
man.
to get it back. But yeah, it was a big coin. And when I met Teaspoon and Boris, actually, we were part of the Pool Hub Discord.
Pool Hub, guys. Pool Hub, not
Yeah.
Pornhub.
And they actually had a server set up with pools, and we would just gang up on those coins, and it was crazy. And,
That's cool. What do those go for a coin now?
I mean, you fill up your bag and you get it, and then obviously you can't mine Pyro anymore, but
what is it at?
you hold
per
on to
coin?
that stuff. So that's where it was. Raven was big. I scored some big
Check it out.
coin renting a rig. That was that mining rig rental or whatever that place is.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
Not a scam, right?
Well, it scored me some big stuff at one point, and our buddy Yoda from there was, man, he would make a lot of money, and he'd go rent a rig that was like 10, 15 gigahash,
Wow.
he would just go in and he'd be sitting there creaming it. We'd sit there, feed off his crumbs that were falling on the floor, and but yeah, it was fun, So, and here we are. 2021. So, but yeah, that was
You're really showing your age.
2021.
Just
yeah.
That was like, a couple of minutes ago now, right?
hmm I might be
Right.
one of the older miners on this channel.
No. We don't
Nah,
like
I
to
was
use
just
words like
messing
that.
with
We're just we like to use the word distinguish.
Or one of the boomers here. I know you like that word.
Boomers.
Tech.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. No. You see, we don't have boomers here. We have only the most distinguished guests.
Well, I shaved my head because I don't want to show all my gray hair.
Real quick, I'm just going to interrupt. I think this is really cool. It's worth me breaking the scene a little bit and coming up to the camera and actually showing you. You can see those laser engravings on there.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
That's
you
way
can
nicer.
actually read that.
Absolutely. It's like crystal clear.
Yeah, that is. Here, I got them at. Here, let me put them at the same. There we go. You can really see what it says there.
That's crazy.
That is just insane.
Yep.
So these have laser markings that make it really, really easy to identify what they are and how they work and where they go. So I guess this was worth the $380.
I guess.
I mean, one could only assume.
That's too much money.
I still can't believe that. That is.
It is way too much money.
Hey, if that guy wanted to pay for it, whatever. I mean, we have proof that you scratched the crap out of it by pushing down like that. So
What are you
hopefully he
talking
doesn't
about?
watch this. I'm just kidding.
They're probably watching the stream as we speak.
I know,
And
right?
they're going to be like, hey, what are you talking about, me? And I'll be like, no, client, not you. The other client.
Never. That's awesome though. I mean, at least you got one, and it was like well designed. But that's too much money. I could never.
Honestly, I would not mind spending like $200 less for all the frustration, and maybe a few rounds popped off because I'm so angry.
Right. Crazy, man.
But yeah, Mr. Baldini, thanks for joining us here today, and I really appreciate you stepping by. He has been one of the most influential people to me, at least, regarding creativity and items like that. He is the actual creator of the Rack-O-Rig system. He is the one that came up with that idea.
You just let
that
us
was 2018.
2018. Some of our viewers might even have not been born yet. No, I'm just joking. That's way too late. But yeah, he is the creator of the Rack-O-Rig system. Come to our channel, check it out. It's pretty cool, guys. I wouldn't lead you guys astray unless I'm trying to make a buck. Which this has no financial incentive whatsoever. I'm only making $80 a clip, even though they're selling for $40 a piece. Or what? How much is it actually? I don't even know.
So it's $35 for all the clips and 6 GPU hangers, like all the motherboard mounts, the PSU mounts, basically everything I show in my video. You guys get in a whole pack with 6 clips, and then the fan clips that we're going to be selling shortly are going to be separate, and you can obviously add to the order if you wanted to get multiple orders or more than 6 clips. You can always DM me or just get into the chat, the certain sections, and state what you want, and one of us will reach out to you and we'll get the pricing and shipping. We'll just combine, so you have a flat rate like $10 or $15 shipping instead of paying 10 for each order.
Now, is that to anywhere in the United States?
Anywhere in the U.S. is basically $35 plus $10 for shipping, so it comes out to $45 total. And if you want multiple orders, I'll combine them, and one shipping charge will either be $10 or $15, depending on where it's going and how many.
So they can have combined shipping. Is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome,
save you some dough,
Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays when mining hardware is so expensive. So that is another thing I wanted to get into. Mr. Baldini, I don't want to take any much more of your time unless you'd like to stay for the whole stream. I am so happy to stop by.
I'm here, but I'll have my mic off because I don't want to intrude. So
no, you are never ever intruding on
More
the
than
stream.
welcome.
I would like to add that
yes,
the Rack-O-Rig system has been a collaboration with Chump Change all the way, and it just goes back and forth. We've been on calls, and it's working.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad I met you guys. So
there's actually one thing that I can
man.
say I know I contributed, and it's right here. See the difference between these two guys? Here, let me.
Oh yeah. Here we go. He's taking
it's
it
right here.
Yep.
Oh
One
yeah,
has
the double X design.
Yep.
Yeah. So my, if you guys don't know, I'm not trying to dox myself. I actually work at an engineering company as a machinist, and my real job that I do to pay for all of this is actually I'm a programmer, operator, and a person that makes specialized components. I program, set up, and operate CNC machines, computer numeric control.
That's
Very
crazy.
good.
So basically, he designed those clips to have the 2 X's in the middle for strength during printing, and they actually can be broken out for older cards that have the the bigger ports or anything that you need to clear.
DVI ports.
Yeah, the DVI ports. You guys can snap those right out. It doesn't mess with the structural integrity of the clip. So that's basically the gist of it. That's why he showed that.
Yeah, and it like they said, it doesn't have to be there, but it does, I think, make it look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely nicer to have it, especially if you're doing mining. You don't need all those ports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely in something like Hive OS, you basically...
We all know that your mining rig always does better when it looks cool.
Well, just wait till I add some flashy RGB to it.
Oh my god, that's going to make so much mega hash. What is it?
Perfect.
Per RGB LED, it's half a mega hash, was it?
At least.
At least, right? Because, I mean, you know, I don't know about you guys. I don't know why no one else does this, but remember back in the day when you put flames on your computer or your car? Or your bicycle or whatever? Man, I'm going to bring that back.
Just crush a can, shove it in the tire.
I used to clip playing cards with a clothespin onto the frame.
Right,
that was about
it. Yeah, good old days. Man, I did that before.
I feel like a badass. Then the thing rips off and you're pissed because now you're at 51 cards instead of 52.
Yeah, so yeah, Mr. Great Baldini is the creator, and also all of us in the Misfits Mining, all the founders and some of the mods even had a part in developing, researching, and testing those clips. We've actually been working on those for quite a while. As you heard, Mr. Great Baldini has been working on them since 2018.
Yeah, I know. When he freaking kept
I have some original design pictures I could share. So.
Yeah,
do it. Drop them in the rig pics. I'll pull them up.
That's just want to point out real quick, guys, is what makes us unique. This was actually in a YouTube comment on one of my videos. You know, by the way, check out my channel. Just while you're there.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. You know, so on my YouTube channel, there was a comment saying, I gotta paraphrase. I gotta go look it up. It was something similar to, "Wow, it's very unique how you guys do this all together." Yes, this is a collaboration between the three founders, the moderators, and our community. All right, the community is also involved. We're like in that sweet spot right now where we're not huge to where we don't talk to our own individual community members, and we're not so small to where we don't have anything going. All three of us combined, just like Captain Planet, plus all the mods in the community, is what makes the dream work. We wouldn't be here without the community, and the community wouldn't be here without us. We all help each other out. And
absolutely.
I mean, we're bringing you awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, man. Like these mining clips. Could the timing not have been any better, right? Why go buy these beautiful laser-marked Vedda frames that are so easy to assemble? Or you could buy our mining clips for $45, as Chump Chain just said, standard shipping across the entire United States. And by the way, do I have the box? It came in a priority mail, and I got it in 1 day from my order. So real quick,
you did actually.
The only reason I actually have these guys, I don't have a plug or anything like that. I didn't get them for free. I actually paid. I didn't tell Chump Change. I didn't tell Mr. Great Baldini.
I know, you did.
I literally went in and ordered one and paid for it.
Yeah, I was kind of I was kind of upset you actually did that. I was like, you seriously paid for them? I'm like, what the hell?
I literally
paid your GPU money.
He had to get into on the list, so that was the best
way. I
way.
paid full price. I didn't tell anybody. I should even change my name and the address, but I didn't say nothing. I didn't say
He should have
nothing.
gave you 10% off.
Well, the request
I wanted to see how they came in the mail, vanilla, nothing like that. And as you can see, they came in the mail just for, actually, thanks for reminding me, guys. Does the standard kit come with these black things?
It does, yep. Those are all the motherboard mounts and the PSU mounts, yep.
Yeah, so it comes with these other things that clip right onto the wire rack that allow you to mount your motherboard on a non-conductive lifted surface, which is very, very important if you've ever done anything with motherboards and metal. You know very well.
No more mining box. The motherboard box.
No more mining motherboard, and those things are expensive right now. They're insane. So it does come with everything you need to mount your motherboard to the wire rack. Okay, it comes with these special clips that you just put. You just kind of. It's kind of spring loaded. You clip onto the wire itself, and you put the motherboard screw in. And it also comes with these are the power supply ones, right? The L-shaped ones?
Yes. Yeah, so those are like basically just supports for like a server PSU you can get some 3M tape if you guys want, and basically just kind of stick it to the clip and then, you know, onto the bottom side of the PSU. But that's the only thing it doesn't come with, that or instructions, as Max Voltage said.
It's pretty versatile.
But I'm sure you guys can figure it out. If you can build a rig, you can definitely put these clips on. I mean, at least
exactly,
I hope so.
guys. If you can't build a rig, don't order it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
However, if you don't know how to build a rig, just letting you know, there is a place you can go where we have a bunch of YouTube videos, a bunch of community members, and of course us, if it gets to that, where we can answer your questions and help you out. So we're there for you guys. We're there for the community. We
do have one question. Mastermind asked, what was it? The GPU clips, will they work for cards with 3-slot PCI brackets?
Yes, they will, because let me show you why.
Sorry, so, everyone's like pinging me in the chat, and I like literally wasn't even seeing it.
I actually do not have I have one right there, but it's not in that box. It's in a rig. So the GPUs, right? Let me actually take this kind of apart so you guys can actually see.
While you're doing that, I just want to follow up on shipping to Canada. There is actually a way to ship to a company that, what is it? They're like in New York, and we can ship to them, and I guess you put the name as like the order number, and they take it and they ship it to their own company in Canada, so they can deliver it to you for like $8 instead of paying me $50 to ship it, if that makes sense.
Oh, cool.
There is some guy literally had me do it. You know what? I'm gonna go into my DMs quick. I want to find what that website was, and I'll pull it up for you guys to see, because that was interesting, to say the least. All right, give me 1 second.
All right, guys. So the question was, will this work with triple slot PCIe bracket cards? The answer to that is yes. Let me explain. I don't have a triple slot with me because, you know, it's making me money right now, not up here like this piece of junk. But if this was a 3-slot card, right? Regardless of which way the PCIe bracket is a 3-slot, whether going toward the front of the card or toward the back side of the card, right? You can put it into an off slot, kind of like that. And you can kind of see how it's not all the way on it's kind of off. So imagine that being a triple slot. Well, the thing is, you go TekShinji. Well, how does it hold the card then? Well, you see, if you put it in correctly, it won't matter, because you can still put the screw in through the top, because they all have holes there. So even if it is a triple slot card, it will still work. In fact, as long as the PCIe bracket is the standard ATX style bracket, it'll work with anything, not just cards. So you can put a sound card in, you know, if you want some, you know, killer audio for some reason from your mining rig, or if you have any other PCIe bracket device, it'll fit into that and it'll work. Now, it might not work very well with 1-slot cards, okay? The reason being, sometimes the set screw up here is in the wrong, as in not orientated correctly because it wasn't designed for that, wasn't designed for those type of cards. So if you have a 1-slot card for some reason, it may have some issues with that, but that can be simply remedied with the zip tie or something very, very similar.
I was unaware that they made 3-slot cards.
Yeah, they make them up to 4 actually.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of rare and unique, but it doesn't fit in very many cases. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, my Founders Edition, my 3090 Founders Edition. In my video where I unboxed the Founders Edition 3090 with the flagship from AMD, you can see that it's a 3-slot PCIe bracket.
All right, so this is the website. It's called Shipsy, I guess. They will ship to, or I can ship to them, I guess. They're out of New York, and they also have another place, and I think it's like, where is it? Let me check.
Is there a charge to use that service?
I think the guy said it was like $8 or something. It was like really cheap. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, it's probably like what's it called, a forwarding service, where they get a whole bunch of stuff and send one truck up or something.
Right. Let me see where they're actually. Other place is. It says ship to our address, our U.S. address, and pick up in the GTA.
Gran Turismo?
They actually have. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat for their YouTube video if anybody wants to see how it works. I mean, I don't mind shipping it to this place. If people in Canada want to purchase these, it's totally fine with me. Just you guys need to set it up and do all that. You just need to tell me where to ship it to, and then you know, you basically pay them the $8 or whatever it is over the actual cost you'd be paying me to ship to New York. So that's pretty much how that would work.
Cool.
But it's a cool option for people that want them and don't live in the U.S. So
another alternative, guys, is you could just move here and get all the benefits of being in America. Less wages, worse health care.
I was gonna say it's not really any benefits anymore.
Look, okay, it's the American dream. All right, we bring people here, we take their money, and then we live off of it.
It's pretty much
it,
right?
Sorry, am I being a little too truthful there? Gotta be careful, I might get canceled again.
What do you mean again?
Oh,
you're on my channel now.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, so let's go through some questions because we're getting kind of toward the latter end of the stream here.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your rigs cool in the summer?
How do you keep them cool in the summer? Well, the same way you keep cool in the summer. Just joking.
Don't lie.
So
I was like, you don't do that.
I was gonna say you can't really
no
throw
AC.
a rig into a pool, so.
I mean, you could, but it won't work anymore.
You'd be very sad.
Well, I mean, unless you check Shinji.
If the water was 100% pure with no impurities, it would be non-conductive, and you could throw it in there no problem. But I really doubt.
I'm not buying that.
Hey, I say we do that live stream. We fill up a pool. What is it? Distilled water? Is that what you need?
No,
to make this happen? What do you need?
It's got to be ultra pure water.
All right. Okay. Well, you figure out how to make that. I'll pay to do it. That would be perfect stream.
One day I'll demonstrate the conductivity of waters, and I'll add salt and metals and dust. I'll show what I mean.
You're too smart for this channel. What are you doing?
I've actually done it before. I've literally taken I forget what it was. It was like a sound card or something. I forget what it was, but I dipped it in ultra pure water to demonstrate that it still works because it was non-conductive.
No, let me ask you, how did you get ultra pure water? Like what?
Oh, there's this special machine that Thermal Fisher or something like that. I forget who they are, but it's a special machine. It's like a distilling machine, but it makes it ultra pure. Huh?
Right. It just takes it all out?
It literally, when it comes out, in fact, if you take ultra pure water and you put it in the freezer, it won't freeze unless there's impurities in it. There's nothing for the crystalline structure of of ice to form. So as you pour it out, as you pour out the ultra pure, ultra cooled now water, it'll start crystallizing because as it impacts, it'll start agitating and making crystalline structure, and it'll instantly freeze. It's pretty cool. You guys should go check it out.
Dude, that's wild.
Pretty awesome
we should still totally do that. You get the water, I'll pay for the rig to go in the pool.
Yeah.
I will pay for it. I don't care. But
I'll wear a bathing suit to do it too.
Just no pants. Doesn't matter what you wear.
Okay, yeah.
Oh God, please, no.
Well, it is 2021. It's
anything's acceptable.
I could not be wearing pants right now. You would never know.
So
for real, the question was, how do you?
No, for real, the question is, what's the best way to control it without setting the AC to 50?
Yeah. So basically, the question was, how do you keep the rigs cool in the summer? Now, I'm going to say my piece, then I'm going to open this up to Chum Change and Great Baldini because they both have a lot of experience as well. So, me personally, in the past, it hasn't really been that much of an issue because where I live, my residence has plenty of ventilation. So I literally just open a window, put a fan in the window, and have another window on the other side of the room open to bring outside air excuse me, outside air in. And as long as you evacuate the heat, you're usually fine.
Right.
What I'm going to try this year, since I have considerably more, another reason why it hasn't been a problem for me, generally, pro tip, in the summertime, cryptocurrencies tend to crash, or right there or right around there, it gets into a bear market. I usually sell off all my hardware before it gets too hot. And, I sit on the money until wintertime when I build another rig. Anyways, this year, I'm going to buy a grow tent, put the rig in the grow tent, and just have that constantly pushing all of its air outside.
Right. So yeah, it basically comes down to airflow. You want the air to have like the least resistance as possible. So like you see like server cases, how they're built, like, they get the air coming in one side and the air blowing out the other side. You want a direct line basically like that to keep it, simple. That's what you need to do. You basically block off one side, you put a fan. So if you have one rig, right, if you put a box fan in front of it and a box fan behind it, it's going to pass the air through it as smooth as possible. So if you have it on a bigger scale, what you want to do is try to keep the air coming in one side and going out the other side. Or, a fan up high on one side and a couple fans down low pushing in the direction of the fan up high, like kind of somewhat at an angle. That will get all the heat to extract in the least resisted way, if that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's pretty much my experience of it anyways. That's the easiest way to get it out. You just want a fan to a fan right across the rigs.
Okay, and now, Mr. Great Baldini, do you have any tips for our community on how to keep your mining rig cool in the summer?
I keep mine in my basement, and I got a modified window with a fan in it. It just draws it out, and it pulls the cooler air from the basement, and it's worked nice for me, and I've had my rigs on these racks, and the airflow is really good. It's not like it's in the server case where it's cooking everything. Not only is what I always do, here's a little advice, is I routinely go and put my hand on the PCIe cables just to see if there's any warmth happening, make sure everything is good, because when you start getting hot wires, that's when you're going to fry something out. So
yep, I totally agree with that 100%. Actually,
and that's what I've been doing, and it works. But just finish. I don't have anything blown on it, and I just draw it out of the room. And sometimes when I'm sitting by my desk down here, man, it cooks, and I have to go upstairs.
Yeah, you can feel the heat just radiating off of it sometimes. So yeah, that's basically why I was saying add a fan in the front. But yeah, you don't need a fan in the front as long as you have a nice fan pulling the heat out.
Yeah,
that is like the biggest thing. But you got to think, if there's air getting pushed out, you need to be able to have the makeup air on the other side.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't, it's just, you're basically making a negative vacuum. It's just not gonna push anything. It's literally just spinning, and it's fighting itself, the fan.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. To get nothing out. And then also, you guys want to try to clean your rigs. Like, pull these things down, hit them with an air compressor, go get a $5 can of air, freaking blow them off. Dust is like #1 killer. It's going to cake up, and it's going to, make the machines hotter than they need to be.
Could I add something to that?
Yeah, of course.
I bought like a $10 moisture trap that I put on the hook it to the compressor, then do it.
Yep. Yes,
that way
absolutely.
It's trapping moisture before it even hits anything. I just take them out of the garage, and it's amazing how much builds up.
Same thing, yeah. It's
very,
just an
very important,
inline separator. Basically, they use the same thing that people use for sandblasting. When you hook a sandblaster up, you need to have an air separator in the compressor line that will remove all the...
Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone. Let me just give you a quick update to what happened, all right? So we had an issue. Do not ever stream off a hotspot, especially if you have a data cap, okay? We learned our lesson.
Go over an hour.
Yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. But we got the stream back up and running, and we actually, I think we have a special guest here, don't we?
Oh, not special.
There he is.
Yeah, I think someone just joined us. Some guy, just some guy named RPM or something. I don't know. He must be like a YouTuber or something. I have no idea.
FA buddy.
But yeah, he has graciously helped us out with our technical difficulties. So we are back and we are still streaming. As you can see, I am still not done with this frame yet. So all y'all watching me that think I'm smart, I just proven, no, I am not. This is taking me forever.
TekShinji, what cards are you going to be putting on there?
This one is going to get 3 Red Double 5700 XTs and 3 3070s. These right here.
Nice.
That's awesome, buddy.
So
That is
the reason
sick.
why they're split is the client already has another rig with the exact setup, half Radeon, half NVIDIA, and it's running pretty good. So he doesn't want to take the cards out and swap them. He just wants to keep it that way. So he's going to get another rig that's identical.
Right. Tell him how much you paid for this frame.
Oh,
He's here for that.
Oh, you mean this thing right here?
V3D.
This Vedda frame?
Nice.
Yeah, it's but guess how much this costs.
150?
A half a GPU?
200?
More money.
Well, let's just say if I could get a GPU at retail price, I could buy half a 3080. Well, almost half a 3080.
Yo, he paid $380 for this frame.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. But the client wanted it, and they wanted it now. So
Okay.
And
okay. That makes sense.
what's even worse though? Okay, so not only did I overpay for this frame, right when I ordered it, this little minor event happened in Texas called winter. Only happens every couple of years, right? So it happened in Texas, and then it got stuck somewhere over there. So this took almost 3.5 weeks to get here, right? So the only reason I even bought it on eBay for that high price was because it had 4 days shipping. And well, guess what? Because this was stuck and it was foreseen to never come, I ordered another one for $333. Which is I'm not gonna get it because I'll have to go off camera. It's over there behind the camera.
Man.
So
I'm so sorry.
but hey, you know what? It's okay. You know why? It's okay. Because I'm gonna show you why this was worth $300. RPM, you gotta tell me
Dude.
if you've ever seen this before.
Okay.
Let me get up to the camera real.
Let's see this. Let's see this.
So let me try to get in focus there. So give me 1 second. See the edge?
Vedda? Yeah. What
see
does
that?
that say?
See that laser engraving?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, that doesn't say Vedda.
Back
Does
up.
it say Vedda?
Oh,
Oh,
right
that says Vedda. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What does that say underneath the Vedda? FS08.
It's so FS08 is the part number on the instruction manual. This is laser engraved.
Wait, that's
Every
laser
piece.
engraved. Oh yeah.
Yes, every piece is laser engraved with the appropriate part number. This
Wait,
must be a newer model.
That must be new.
Yeah, this is brand new or something.
Because the
I've
ones
never
I
seen
have,
this before.
Yeah, the ones I bought last year didn't have those.
Yeah,
Didn't
on
have
top of that, right?
wow.
Let me show you the packaging. This is the packaging, as in here. Let me get in the right spot again. So, you know how they come wrapped in that like wax brown paper?
Yeah.
No, not this one.
Not that one. Oh.
Nope. It was literally
That's
in here
new.
divided by these white papers.
Okay.
So, yeah, every part on here is laser engraved. Let I remind you, with the horrible instructions it came with, but it's engraved with the right part number.
Yeah.
Remember the paper
exactly.
ones had like a weird code or something?
That's why they're worth $300.
Yeah, I guess.
No, just kidding. Yeah.
Dude, that laser engraver, man,
Yeah.
some dude in China, they had to pay a lot of money for that machine,
Exactly.
man.
Oh,
I
dude.
will put a laser on my CNC machine and I will engrave anything you want.
For 300
Hey, we
bucks.
$300, right?
250.
250. All right, we're done. I'm coming over right now. A plane ticket's like $85 to get to you. I'm coming over right now. I'll still save money.
You were just here a couple weeks ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. Allegedly.
Well, in the city limits.
Yeah, I was in Chicago not that long ago, helping out a client, a different client, not the same one, but I was there helping out a client because they said they wanted a rig, and when I asked them how much, they said, "No, you misunderstand. I said I want it now." So they graciously paid for my plane ticket and my accommodations, and I went out there and I built them a rig.
How many meals a day?
It was basically whatever I wanted, but it was pretty good. It was so what did I eat? What did I have? Because I can't even remember.
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, you're in the wrong. No, this is a one-off. It was a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend that knew a friend that told them, and I don't know. The client must be like a doctor or something. They got money to burn, so
that's awesome.
It's it's nice to have that privilege.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I want to spend all this money on something for fun, which is what I do. So I guess there's no difference.
That's sick.
Yes. RPM, how have you been? I haven't heard from you like live before, actually. Like today was the first time
this is
I actually joined one of your. Yeah, this is crazy.
This is different. No, I've been good. Been busy, man. Busy, family, life, and YouTube. And full-time job. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, dude, you make a video every day, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I can make two.
I cannot.
And then I can take a day off or something. But
I cannot, I don't know if you've seen my videos. I just cannot do that production schedule. That's not possible for me, man.
Oh, dude. But the videos that you make, man, are pro. Like, amazing, dude.
Oh,
quality.
Really?
Quality. Like, 100 times better than mine.
Oh, I don't know about all that because content is king. That's been proven many times. But
he's only wearing shorts, so take it easy. I don't want to.
We don't want to see those chicken legs.
This is a family stream. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Your production schedule, one video a day. Dude, I give you props for that. That's not easy.
I've taken after the Linus Tech Tips way. That's
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of Linus Tech Tips,
Linus Tech Tips, man.
You actually know who he is. That's awesome. He's like my idol, man.
I've been to like LTX and I've seen him there and like.
Yeah, I want to go. The problem is it's in Canada.
Yeah. They're all
go to another country.
They're all close by. Like they're headquartered like 20 minutes away from where I live.
Oh, sweet.
Just like that's crazy.
I'm not gonna say where that is, but it just seems to me there's like a whole concentration of YouTubers in that area.
Yeah, there is. Vancouver is very popular. A lot of YouTubers. Yeah. No, Vancouver is like the hub for like tech and like.
Yeah, I just
content
like all the
stuff.
YouTubers I like are like right next to Linus Tech Tips, like a couple of feet from him.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you guys plan this or something?
I don't know what it is. Is it the air? Is it the water? I'm not sure, man, but
yeah, so I guess these live streams we do, right? It started out as a way to just kind of engage with the community, just kind of like a chill session. We actually started as like a type of like a news segment, but then that quickly devolved into kind of a BS session between all the dudes. So we're like, let's not do that no more.
Yeah. Hey, this is a good way to hang out, chill, and also help other people, right?
Yeah, we take questions from the community too.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
Yeah, like some of the questions we get are like, wow, I wish I had that question when I was like new to mining.
Yeah, dude. For real.
Yeah, some of them are like amazing. What would you say?
It's like,
go ahead.
Sometimes it's like, it's hard to ask questions on like, say, like Red Panda's stream, whereas a lot more people, it's kind of intimidating to speak up. And that's kind of why I created this whole, channel to get people to ask and, be involved.
And to take away from my stream. I get it.
Whoa, whoa. Shots fired. Shots fired.
I get
Jump change. You better get that donation ready, man.
Jump change.
He's gonna delete my entire channel after this.
I know exactly what's going on.
Jump change. Do I see you putting a super chat in right this second? You're gonna piss off the panda gods.
Hey, Jump change. Where's your dollar sign? I don't see it here. I can't donate. What's going on?
He's not as cool as you, man.
Yeah, I don't have the hours yet.
Oh, you gotta hit the 4,000 hour thing, right?
Yeah, the annual 4,000 hours.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us here have that yet.
I'm looking too, but I don't.
You can send him a certified check if you'd like.
Ah.
Yeah, send that with 2
it.
BTC, two Bitcoin, please.
2 BTC.
Yeah, 2 BTC, and that'll invest into the future. You'll get 20 BTC back. I just need the processing fee of 2.
It's totally genuine. Don't even worry about it.
It is not a scam. Therefore, because I said it's not a scam, obviously it's not a scam.
Sounds like a genuine.
Dude, everyone knows if it's a scam, they'll say it's not a scam. Wait, what?
Sending 2 BTC right now.
All right. Well, that was quick. Man, I should do this more often. I don't need a day job anymore.
They're laughing at you in the chat room, man. Building that.
Hey, he's trying. He's trying to get this thing on. Red Panda's on. He's nervous. Leave him alone, all right?
He has
Yeah.
Get yourself a little squeeze clamp to hold that other side up.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do.
That's why we did that.
I'm actually going to do this upside down.
Those GPU clips, man.
Use big brain.
IRX. Way easier.
So,
you should be getting yours soon.
RPM, real quick, didn't you guys have a stream
sir.
where you had a competition of who could build a Vedda frame the fastest?
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Tell me about that. Tell me about that, because it was
Dude.
you, Crypto Lifer, and a couple others, right?
Crypto Mining Lifer, Savage Mine,
Yeah.
Serpent, X Special Forces. Who else do we have? Mining Chamber. And Crypto Mikkel, we had Nemesis, Crypto and Hot Rods, and I think that's it.
That was a big stream too.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah. And yeah, of course, Crypto Mining Lifer won the whole thing. He was so fast. He was so fast.
Okay. I gotta ask, how fast did he build that rig? Or the frame, rather?
I think it was 17 minutes.
No. Said what? Did he have the laser engraved frame? He had the laser engraved frame, didn't he?
I think you're hitting an hour on that one.
Yeah, I'm over an hour. I'm over an hour.
Dude, it took me like 42 minutes or something.
Yeah, no, these things are they're not hard. They just take forever.
They're just a pain.
Yeah.
It's just a pain to get those little angled things underneath at the bottom angles. Those little plastic things. Oh man.
Yeah. The little quarters right here. Yeah, those are the hardest ones to do.
Those are the worst.
And by the way, we're gonna give you 17 Allen wrenches and all different size screws.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Exactly. It's like, what the hell?
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's no markings because there's no markings on where to put certain things. You just kind of have to guess.
Yeah.
And use one of these, I
get a GPU. I get a GPU and I have to hold it and then at the same time I have to Allen key it in and oh my god, so
and not drop it, right?
And not drop it. Yeah, I've dropped it a couple times.
I actually dropped a 3060 literally 2 hours ago.
Yeah, right before the stream, he dropped it right on the floor.
Yeah,
nice.
right on the floor.
You're selling?
Nice.
What?
Is that the one you're selling?
I can neither confirm nor deny such information. If such information were to exist, it'd be classified anyway. That is my official statement. At this time, I don't have anything more for you. No, that is not the one I'm gonna. Actually, that 3060, since RPM, you did a little video on that, right?
RTX
3060?
Yeah, I had a
non-TI.
Zotac, non-TI, Zotac 3060. It's pretty pretty interesting card. Yeah, it gets throttled mining ETH and Vertcoin.
Vertcoin. Does that work off the
Vertcoin.
same algo?
No, it's a new algorithm called Verthash, which apparently uses more memory and core as well. So it's interesting.
So-
I was like, wow.
So they're
shocked.
being kind of like anything memory intensive, or was
Yeah.
it just literally those 2 coins?
It was just those 2 coins that I tested.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I tested like Conflux. Conflux was fine. Ravencoin was fine. Veil was fine.
So are those cards going to be like all ET hash coins? Not going to mine with that coin? With that?
Pretty much. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do
Well,
any.
Well, I mean,
ETH
it's
hash.
cut in half or whatever.
It's software
Yeah.
locked. There's no physical hardware. The ASIC chip and the memory are the same.
BIOS.
So like, come on, we know someone in China, some hacker, someone
yeah. Someone's gonna
is going to find a
yeah.
Then it's going to show up on Tech Power Up or somewhere.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then guess what? Nvidia's big plan. Well, it just shows that they're just trying to make more money and make these cards get thrown away when they're done.
Right.
To make more. Sorry, it's like a subject I'm very passionate about. Literally, Nvidia is just creating e-waste.
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
after their life is over, you can't game. Well, you could, but you can't easily game on them. So they're literally just e-waste. I just find it very sad that they would do that.
And like, I've heard, I haven't seen it, but there are apparently ETH pills for like GTX 1060s, 1070s, non-TI 1080s. Or no, sorry.
Oh, like
1080
the
only
like
works
the
with
enlarged.
ETH enlarged.
Yeah.
1070 Ti. But apparently like P106s, P106 100s. There's a secret ETH pill for that as well, and
Oh,
it's I can't find it anywhere.
of course. At least not yet. It's gonna
Not
leak
yet.
eventually. I
Yeah.
guarantee it's gonna leak one day.
Yeah,
Stuff like that doesn't stay secret forever.
I think Boris is in the chat here. We got the P102 BIOS from Nerd Gears because they were selling 10 gigabyte P102s.
Oh, interesting.
And that was the first time. That was the first
Uh-huh.
time we like secretly leaked it out on Reddit. So
Allegedly.
yeah.
Yeah, allegedly.
And
I
so
mean,
now that P102 10 gigabyte BIOS is out there.
wow. So that's interesting. So the
Yeah.
P102, what's that relate to again? What's the
1080 Ti, I think. Yeah,
So
1080 Ti
Okay, P102 is a 1080 Ti. Oh, that's
or
interesting.
1080. One of those two. I keep forgetting. It depends. I think it has the same amount of cores, but
They just gave it more RAM, right? More VRAM?
1 gigabyte less VRAM, I think. Yeah, compared to the 1080 Ti has 11 gigabyte, and then the P102
That's right. That's right. It had 11.
10. Yeah.
Nice.
So, but those
That's
cards
going to
are
be interesting.
those cards aren't
Or it's,
efficient for mining anymore. Oh, the nvidia driver needs to be updated, and nvidia is not willing to fix that for the DAG. So those P102s get lower hash rate now.
Yeah, the 1000 series aren't really good for mining anymore, right?
Mining,
Because
yeah,
driver
yeah.
issue.
Exactly. But
So
they still do good on other algorithms, which is
yeah, like I guess my question is, what other algorithms? Because everyone's used to using
ETH hash
mining
and stuff.
Ethereum. Yeah, ETH hash.
So actually, I just saw something interesting today. Eternity is rising up on profitability. I guess because
Got another-
price.
Eternity.
It's one of those.
Is that another junk coin?
Cockatoo. Yeah, it's like Grin, Beam. At the same time when those coins came out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kind of profitability. Yeah, it looks like some of those coins, other coins, are coming up in profitability now. So.
Yeah, it's
think I
just
saw-
crazy how some
Yeah.
coins like Dogecoin and whatnot just got pumped to hell
Dogecoin,
not that long ago.
Good old Wall Street bets, yeah.
I mean, it's like, if that's all it takes, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
The will-
myself,
the
'cause
will
I
of
bought that when it was like 0.00,
Yeah,
friggin' 2.4, and it went down to like 0.0019. I was like, oh, it's too steep. I'm out. And now
Yeah.
it's like,
and then it goes to like what, 2 cents or something?
it goes like way up like crazy. Yeah, I have a similar thing. I had like 100,000 Doge, but I sold it before way back, and I was like, I should have just held on to it.
I had 19 bucks in Doge, and I just wanted my 19 bucks back. That's all I get for 2 years. I kept it, and I still have that 750 coins that I haven't touched.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Dude, that would have been like more than 19 bucks.
I paid 19 bucks for it. I just want it back. That's
It would have been
all.
at least like a couple of more dollars than that. At least. Yeah.
Live and learn.
RPM, how late are you going to be here tonight?
I'm here. Kids, I think, hopefully asleep now after coming home. So,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
good. It's 8:42 for me. So,
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on that side of the world.
I'm
yeah,
on
we're
Pacific time. Yeah.
Yeah.
we're on, well, most of us here on Central and East Coast time.
Okay. So it's like
it's
almost
11:42
12.
here.
Yeah, it's almost 12, but like, I could, we got someone that's not normally here. So, just decide to stick around,
I see.
Yeah, like,
Nice.
so earlier in the
Guns out,
stream,
guns out,
yeah, early in the stream, they were like, "Oh yeah, RPM might host it, and he might be here." I'm like, "Right, yeah, yeah, okay." You're
immediately
direct
started
messaging
sweating.
him. You're talking to him, right?
Here he
okay.
is.
That's funny. I'm just like, "Oh crap,
Well-
is that really him?" I was like, "Is this a recording?"
Pocket Change message mentioned something after my live stream, or at the very end of my live stream this morning, and I'm like, I remembered, like I was just like, oh, I gotta tune in, and then I saw you guys were having issues. I'm like, all right, I gotta get home. I need to help you guys. I need to stream this.
Dude, that's awesome.
Here I am.
Because like it just
feel
really,
honored you remembered me.
yeah.
Pocket Change.
Oh man,
Always remember.
I'm just over here fangirling. You know,
Aww.
you're fangirl. I'm doing my best to not fanboy right now, honestly.
Guys,
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
I'm nothing special. I'm like the same as you guys. I'm just a home miner. I don't have anything special. I've been mining the same time as you guys. It's
Right. No,
We're all
you've
the
been
same.
mining way longer than me.
we're all the same.
When did you start mining
What?
again?
Like
Who, me?
middle
Okay.
of 2017.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's about the time
Ish.
I got in.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got in right after I like lost all my money. Yeah, that's about the time I got in.
You certainly changed it around. You got a lot of money now.
Oh, dude, so
He just makes it look
I
good.
so RPM, not to gloat or
Yes.
anything, but you know
Okay.
you saw my
Yeah.
small little water cooled project, right? The
Yes,
little-
that
little
must have
thing I
cost a
made.
lot.
It did. I'm not gonna say the number, but it was not. There's this thing called ROI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
more of a guideline. You know, it's
Totally,
not really
totally.
something to. Anyways, I made
no.
that when ETH was like the difficulty was very low,
Yeah.
and before I publicized it, I actually had it running on a different variation for like 2 months, 3 months.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, so by the time December rolled around, I had a buyer lined up and that fell through. Then a different buyer came along and offered even more money. I was like, you know what? I have like no allegiance to the hardware, and they paid through the nose. Well, not through the nose. They paid over retail, slightly
Nice.
over retail.
Nice.
Well, at least what I paid for it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking back at that. I'm like, I should have kept that because I could have sold it for way more money.
Right.
Like 2
As of
months
now.
later.
As of now.
Yeah.
Yeah. right.
So I think that thing was making at the time. I think it was making about an ETH a month. I
Right.
think. So I won't say how much it cost, but I'll say after Ethereum went up like crazy, the
Plus-
total amount I mined from that between when I had it and when I sold it,
Yeah.
I not only paid it off, I also sold the rig
Yeah.
for more than I paid for it. So I mean, it worked
Exactly.
out
You
for
pretty
once.
much
Finally.
tripled- four times your money, basically.
Yeah, definitely. It was. That's the first time that's ever happened. Like back in
Nice.
2017, I bought ETH when it was like really expensive. Then it went to like 200. I'm like, oh, You know, this was fun, but I can clearly see that cryptocurrency's dead. This is gonna end now, and it's never gonna be a thing again. You know, this is gonna go away and never be here.
Yeah.
And boy, how wrong I was. You know, it's just how that happened. You know.
Here we are.
Yeah. But oh yeah, so I guess I should tell you what I'm doing. I'm building the Vedda frame, obviously. I'm using Noctua fans because, you know,
Nice
baller
fans.
like that, obviously.
Baller.
Yeah, they're the NF1225s. They're the ones with they got the nice blades on them.
Yeah.
The Stereolux frame. They're really good. They're quiet. Like the amount of flow this pushes versus the noise it makes is actually like significantly
good.
better. Yeah, because you know me, I'm all about them quiet rigs.
I love the Noctua fans. They're the best. They're the
Yeah,
best.
I saw one of your videos. You had like a couple of 140s, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of 140s. I used for PC builds back in the day.
Okay, let me just ask. I don't know of very many PC builds that would require 140s. What did you make with that?
No, I had a lot of like Fantex cases, and so they had 140 mil, 120 and 140 mil inserts in the fan areas. So yeah,
Nice.
I would say a lot of my like my own personal builds. They
Oh, okay.
140 builds. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you also, I'm assuming you like to build computers, like real computers, not mining machines.
I used to like building computers, not so much anymore. I'd rather build mining rigs. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I also agree with that.
Yeah.
I love building mining rigs. That's why I like basically build these things for clients, and they pay me
Nice.
a ton of money, and you know it's okay.
Yeah.
I get paid and I have
That's the
fun.
best. That's the best.
But yeah,
No,
it's best.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I recently built my own, like I just built my editing PC like a year ago. It's a i7 10700K in a Corsair 280X case, and I had the hardest time. I was just like, I can't build PCs anymore. So
Didn't you
I
build
asked-
that little mini ITX with the red one?
no, Space Goats built that for me.
Sent that to him as a gift.
No,
right?
oh, not
Yeah.
that one. The open frame, like aluminum angle one. It was like red frame.
Red one.
It's like your test bench or something, right?
Oh yeah. My test bench. Yeah. I built that. Yeah. That was easy. Thank God. But
Yeah, everything's open bench.
yeah, but like I don't really keep up with like PC hardware these, like the, you know, like what kind of ATX cases are out there, all the new stuff. So I have Space Goats building me my new PC, which hopefully I can fit my RTX 3090 in it.
Yeah, that
I think
thing's
it's awesome, by the way.
Which one do you have again?
The Asus Strix.
Asus. Oh yeah, that thing's, what is that? 320
Monster.
millimeters. Thing's long.
Yeah, 15.1 inch or something long. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's like it's crazy, but like, yeah, you know, a card that's over 1 foot long, that's normal these days. You know, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
1 foot long, like 1.5 feet long, 3 slots, 4 slots. You know, yeah.
4 slots. Yeah. This card, I'm looking at it right now. It's definitely like 2.5 or 2.8 slots.
Yeah, 275 slot card.
Yeah. 2.75 slot card. Oh my God, it's just nuts.
Beast.
Just a beast.
It's just like crazy how, I'm gonna go off camera for a second, so if Chum Change you want to chime in or something. Just crazy how they get so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My
You,
my
so how's your,
280X is just like, my case is just like it's not functional anymore
Oh, right, for that size card.
for that size card. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
then,
up.
you
It's
know,
literally
room-
right up against the 140 mil fan.
That's terrible.
Uh,
It was absolutely terrible. Actually, one of the gaming X's, the 3060, the Trio Gaming X or whatever,
Yeah.
is so long. It's into the Vedda frame like fan. I literally had to cock it like at an angle, and it's like just missing the blade of the fan.
oh yeah, I had the same issue. I was gonna build, you know, my Asus TUF 3080 rig. I was gonna build those in a Vedda frame, but then when I test fitted it with the fan grill, like the
It doesn't
V3D,
work.
it
Yeah.
doesn't fit. I'm like,
Nope.
oh shit. I'm like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh god, I need to use this.
Yeah.
I need to use a AAA waveframe now. Like, Oh man.
Right. Throws you for a loop.
So yeah, you're not doing that.
So
You
how's
thought
that
you were
barn
building
coming,
this
man?
today. Nope.
How's the barn coming?
Good man. Good. I don't know what else to really do right now. It's just going.
Yeah.
Everything's in
you
there.
like
It's just
having it,
mining.
though?
How often do you do maintenance on your farm?
Probably.
Who's
like
talking right now? Who's that?
6
Who's that wonderful
months?
voice?
Is that Crypto Shaped? Is that you?
That's
No.
Great Baldini.
That's
Oh,
Great
Great Baldini.
Baldini.
Great
GPU
Baldini.
The
Yeah.
mystery man. The mystery.
Great
hello.
Baldini. You should tell Red RPM
voice
who
is
you
so
are
nice.
and what you did.
He doesn't want to know me. I'm a nobody.
Not only does he want to know you, he wants to know what you made.
Yes, please.
No, I didn't make anything. It's all chump change. He
Oh,
brought me
come
to life.
on. Don't start that.
He created me.
Let
Well,
me
I
guess.
actually have you to thank. There's a sweatshop in my house. Great
He
Baldini.
created you and then
sweatshop.
Teaspoon what? Fed you?
Dude, I've been in this house for less than like 2 days, and I got like 4 machines printed in the spare room. I got a whole studio like half-assed together.
All I said was hello. I got this thing.
What is
You
it?
had
What is
me
it?
at hello.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, no,
What?
he actually invented the GPU hangers that we are offering through our
Oh,
Yeah, in
nice.
fact-
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, Mr. Panda, you might have seen these right here.
Yes. Yes, sir. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I heard I have some coming to me.
You do.
Nice. I can't wait. I'm gonna put
I
all
think
my
those
3080s
Hey,
on the
chump
rack.
change.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Were those the custom ones?
Yes.
Nice.
See how they're
Yeah,
on the back of the card?
that looks really cool.
Pictures, but I will.
It's just a little piece of history. It's all it is. I got my name out there for 15 minutes.
There you go.
So we'll see. And then all of a sudden, everybody came out of the woodwork and they want to build these racks. And how about that?
You
That
know,
is
what,
sick,
though,
man.
It simplified the rack to a point where it makes it a lot safer and easier to work on, which in my eyes is like, it was a waste if we didn't offer it to people. You know
I
what
bet
I mean?
if Shinji was building one right now, he'd be mining right now.
Yeah, because I would save so much money. I could have bought another 3080 at retail price.
If you just went to Home Depot and bought a small wire rack, you could have sold that for like, at least $200 this client.
Actually,
It's real money,
Yeah, I know, right? I could be like, hey, I can get you this rack for $325,
Dude, I
But
can't wait
even
to.
Way
so,
nicer.
I can't wait
You
to
know,
install.
and just a little background. I've known Teaspoon Miner and Boris since I started mining, and then all of a sudden Boris snuck out the door, and look where he's at now. And Teaspooner, he was, all this stuff's happening. I was like, hey, what the hell are you guys doing? And here I am. So yeah,
Where'd you guys meet, by the way?
Man,
we met in the Pool Hub Discord. Your
Not
favorite.
the Pornhub Discord, right?
No.
Okay, all right,
Oh.
just making sure.
Invite me in that one.
Facebook singles.
So it's an invite only. It's password protected. You know what I mean?
No. We'll let some people in.
That's not what Teaspoon told me.
Well, he has the key.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is a master.
Yeah.
Pool hub.
But no, they're all great guys, and we've been just mining. And I remember Boris when he had 2 cards. No, I'm kidding. So
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Boris with 2 GPUs. Doesn't he have like 80,000 million or something?
Oh my
Yeah, Boris
gosh,
has
yeah.
like so much now.
Doesn't
yeah.
he have like a legit farm?
he built a bigger house.
He's got a decked out garage now and like
That's awesome.
400 amps of power.
400, dang. 240 volt, right?
Right, Boris? Boris, I see you in the chat.
It's impossible.
Impossible.
Dude, that's just insane. That's a lot of watts.
That's a lot of power.
Boris
Yeah, I
was
mean-
the block crusher. And me and Teaspoon would be there picking up the crumbs as he's bringing these blocks, and we're like, yeah, we'll take the $2. We'll take the $2.
That's awesome,
Dude.
man.
Yeah, so I mean, that's how our live stream got started. I know that's what we were talking about earlier. Was it's just us hanging out. Then it kind of turned into this, and then next thing you know, RPM says he's showing. I'm like, what's going on with that?
Shinji, you should tell him how we met. How you almost blocked me. And
Yeah, that's a good. Okay,
how'd you guys meet?
so all right, so I actually. RPM, I'm sorry, but I've betrayed you. I used to be really active in your Discord.
Oh, really?
And then I used to be more active than I was now, at least. Not that active.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything back then. And then some guy messaged me named Chump Change. And I was like, what the F is this Chump Change?
Who's this guy?
It sounds like something I'd
Scammer.
pick off the floor. Yeah, I literally thought this guy was gonna take my money and scam me. I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just play this scam out. I never heard of this scam. I'm curious.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, come join the server. I'm like, okay, so the scammer's getting smart. They know they got to make a server to get people in. All right, okay, so I'm like, dude, who are you? He's like, oh, I'm in RPM's Discord. I'm like, that makes me even more suspicious of who you are. And he's like, no, I'm just making this server, and I saw you talk, and you were really helpful. I'm like, you saw me talk. What was I talking about?
He was
He's like,
starving.
oh no, I just saw you were cool, man, and you were helping people out, and you're pretty active. It's like, come join this Discord. I'm like,
Still
I'm
questioning.
like, so
Still
I'm,
questioning.
I'm just making that staring face, that
Yeah.
meme,
Yeah.
Homer doing that. I was like, all right, you know what? Blocked.
Blocked.
I basically blocked him. I was just
right there.
yeah, right there. I was just like, you know how in a movie you think they're gonna do one thing, then they do something totally different.
Yeah.
Blocked, baby. Chump
That's
change
funny.
gone. Don't want to
That's
talk to him
funny.
again. Didn't want to talk
Oh,
to that
man.
stupid scammer anyway. He's gonna probably ask for my Bitcoin or something. Well, anyways, later on I saw there was a bunch of blocked messages, so I unblocked him.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not anything crazy, I gotta look at the original log, but it was something along the lines of, no, that's not what we do here. And I was like, oh, okay, that's legit. And then I joined, and then I joined his Discord.
That
That's
I
awesome.
wanted to start a group where people that were new were able to ask questions and not be so nervous. And
Oh yeah, that's right.
more or less just kind of bring in new people that could get our attention, because you
Exactly.
guys have so many people to take care of. You can't
It's-
help everybody. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
It's too many people.
It's
So-
exactly. Especially on my Discord, it's just too massive right now. I
There's
can't even.
what,
Where I
cajillion
can't even-
people?
I can't even keep up. I don't even. Yeah,
Right.
it's nuts now. It's 15,000 people or something. I don't know.
Would you say you have
6,000
people for that?
Yeah,
I got some people.
That definitely does.
You got people for that, right? I noticed Alchemy there.
Yes.
He or she, they are
Alchemy's-
on the ball.
Yeah,
I am
Alchemy has been
afraid
helping.
of saying the wrong thing. That they
Yeah,
will
Alchemy is
they will
definitely.
ban me before I hit the enter button.
Yeah.
They know the future.
Yeah, we've had to tighten
like-
up the server. We've
Yeah,
had to
no,
tighten
it's good.
things up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just been
I
too
like
insane.
how you guys did it. I think it's way better.
Got a scam
honestly.
guard bot and stuff, and yeah, some bot is. We have
Absolutely,
this
yeah.
bot that's supposed to it's connected to Discord API or something. It checks if if they're legit IP address or something. I don't know how it works.
Dude, we
Dream
gotta get
dis-
us one of those.
Dream Discord hooked me up with that, so
Oh
if you
yeah,
need that,
yeah.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to manage users anymore.
Yeah,
Nice.
Shinji can people that put orders.
I started kicking customers apparently. People that pay. So imagine this, Red Panda. You join the server, you buy a GPU hanger, and then you get banned. Imagine how that comes across.
I was Dude, oh yeah, that was terrible. I'm like looking for this guy. I'm like, where the hell is he? I'm trying to message him. He's not in the server. I'm like, why not? Like, what is happening? And then I see Shinji kicked him. I'm like, why? Why did you kick him?
In my defense, we should explain why I kicked him though.
So he was going through all the unverified people and getting rid of them, just so we didn't have any scammers or just like people that were laying low until like it got bigger.
Yeah, it was placeholders basically.
Yeah, so he was going through and basically doing some spring cleaning. And yeah, he just decided to kick the wrong people.
Hey! I kicked the right people at the time.
Yeah, it was the right people at the time, so you get that. But yeah, I went in. And
You're very apologetic, though.
I was so sorry because like I would like if that happened to me, like okay, I just spent $45 on this GPU hanger thing. Wait, what the F? Why am I banned from the server? Oh my God, I just got scammed out of $45.
Yep.
That's exactly what we did not want to happen.
But he came back and he was real nice about it.
Yeah, I was so.
It took a bit, but I got it.
Yeah, like if it was like honestly, if it escalated, I would have been like, dude, I'll pay for it. I'm so sorry. Like, I felt so bad because at the time, what happened was literally I think it was that same day, early in the day, we got flooded with bots, like 15 bots at a time, just flooded the server. What was happening was the verification that we set up was somehow being bypassed. Like you could just join the server and talk, no verification needed.
Yeah, it was definitely a day's worth of trying to figure it out, what was going on, and we fixed it. But yeah, so that's basically like the whole reason I started this Discord and reached out to TekShinji and Misfit Mining to help some new people that just had questions that just couldn't, didn't have any like light.
That's
and like they didn't want to feel like, you know what I mean, like just kind of on the spot, like asking a big guy that a stupid question, like feeling stupid. Like I don't want people to feel like that, because I was there.
Exactly. Exactly.
I will say though, I've gotten a lot more strict with answering questions, if that's the right word. I think I've been a little bit too harsh.
You're short.
I had the same thing happen. Like my Discord in the very beginning when I started, it was really small, really awesome, really chill, right? And then obviously in the next 2 years, everything blew up, and now
it explodes.
Left, right, and center. It's just like emails upon emails and DMs, and I just received this email just now. Actually, it says, "Hey, Red Panda, I've been banned from your Discord. Can you please tell me why?" It just got
if you, I mean, yeah, they put me in charge of cleaning house.
Just say spring cleaning. Sorry.
Hey, buddy, sorry, man, you didn't make the cut. To be in our Discord, you got to have like something arbitrary. I'm just gonna make up off the spot.
That's so funny. That's terrible, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. I don't know how you do it with all that. Like I said,
yeah.
a video a day. That is so much effort, especially with a little one, and just life. It's tough. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I've just ever since starting, like I was really terrible, like really slow. Because my main thing was to just get content out as much as I can. Follow the one video a day. Linus Tech Tips way, but hopefully do it in a way that's still like people can still learn something. Unique. Yeah. Unique. My whole thing about it is like also like just documenting my journey and that kind of stuff, and occasionally have like a how-to video. Occasionally.
Right.
You mean every other video?
Surprisingly enough, you sometimes will find something to talk about or do, or it blows my mind.
Oh yeah,
I always have something. It's like, man, it's so much. Like, how did you not covered already? That's like my biggest thing. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, I like in my head when I think about like topics for crypto mining, there's actually a lot. Like, there's still so much out there that I think everybody can like do content on, even if it's like the littlest like minutia, like little tiniest thing. Like people will they can learn a little something. But yeah, making content is definitely definitely hard, but it gets better. It gets easier over time because you get used to it. And like for me,
Right.
Kind of get into the flow.
You get into the flow. You have a schedule, and I also do editing of my videos too. But all I do is just cut and paste and cut and move over. That's it. So I don't do anything special.
Just trim off the doxing edges, and
Yeah, and and ahs and silences. That's it. That's all I do. That's all I do.
What do you use for editing? What software?
Adobe Premiere.
Yes.
Adobe
Yes.
Premiere CC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. That's what I use.
Yeah.
Hey Shinji, I don't mean to interrupt, but somebody wants you to peel closer to the camera.
Oh God, I knew someone was gonna say something. I knew it. Ugh.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's like a fetish, someone gets turned on and
They want to see your flowing hair.
It's ripping. Ooh, yeah. Oh.
I got better
Yeah.
clips for that 2020 medal, by the way.
You talking to me?
Shinji. That piece of plastic.
Got it.
Nice.
There you go, buddy.
Whoever wanted that peel, now guess what? RPM had to suffer as well, so now it's
That
on
was-
you.
Hey, that was satisfying. That was actually really satisfying.
New on TekShinji, peel SMR. Under
Yeah.
18, not allowed.
In slow motion.
Oh, I could probably do that. I got the equipment now. 120 FPS peels.
I was kidding.
New channel from TekShinji, a Picho Media Group. Peels only, peels all day. Live stream
only.
peels all day. That's all we do. We peel GPUs, TVs, everything.
Just not Vedda frames. They don't come like that anymore.
Well, apparently they're laser engraved now. Now, apparently they're moving up in the world. That's why they're $380. Yeah. So I'm pretty much done with the Vedda frame. So this stream's basically over because that's what people are here for. Not
And
anything
time.
else. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Actually, how much time?
Too much.
About 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Nice.
I was just making that up off the fly of my head.
Man.
But yeah, so I got 5 Noctua Quiet NF12 fans in here. It's gonna have 3 5700 XT Red Devils, so the good ones, the power color ones, with a fat cooler, and it's gonna have excuse me, it's gonna have, actually I lied, it's gonna have 3 3060 Ti's on the other end, and I'm gonna be running Windows with Phoenix Miner, and in the Phoenix Miner I'm gonna put a batch file in there and set all the motherboard stuff up, and a smart switch. That way you just turn it on and it auto starts the miner, it auto applies overclocks, and it goes. So that's the whole idea with this thing for the client.
Very
So
nice.
they're just gonna.
Let's go.
Drive a half hour to turn your rigs back on, like me.
Well, I just So I actually right now I'm remote managing one of his rigs. It's actually been running really good. It's uptime of almost 5 days. No, I go in there every couple of days to check. But RPM, I gotta ask you.
Yes,
So
sir.
in my mining career, which is a whole 3 years, I've noticed a trend. AMD cards are just crap. They just suck. In every way possible.
I agree.
Compared
I
to
agree.
NVIDIA, the quality, the build, the reliability, the heat, literally every aspect of them is just trash compared to NVIDIA.
100% agree.
I've been running AMD cards for years. This is the first year, end of actually beginning of 2021. I got my, as you can see right here, this is the wall that pisses off all the gamers. All my RTX series cards, I got 3 3090s, 2 2080s, 3080s. I put them in a rig, and I'm just like, I better go
was
check
easy.
on that because I haven't received an email from Nanopool saying that went offline in more than a day. Well, something is wrong. I open up my phone, I check the power meters, and everything's fine. I log in, I was shocked. My heart skipped a beat. I saw like 2,000 accepted shares /0/0. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Is this what it's like to have NVIDIA cards?
Yeah.
I'm buying more.
Yeah, right.
And thus, that's
Right.
what happened.
100%. Oh, dude, I 100% agree.
Yeah, it's just I did not realize I've forgotten how nice it is to have NVIDIA cards. The reliability, the quality of build.
One thing with those cards, the NVIDIA cards, is when Claymore shut down.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was forced to get other miners, and it was,
Yeah.
I've been using Claymore for years, and
Right.
right there it was something with the miner, ST Spooner. He'd be texting me, my rigs are down again. So, but yeah, I mean, that Claymore was the big issue for me. So,
Yeah, I used Claymore for the longest time.
More.
Oh yeah,
Shinji,
go ahead.
why don't you tell people what you have to do to go get a GPU these days?
Oh my god. Okay, are we going to story time? RPM's gonna love
Story
this.
time.
Like,
It's one I want to know.
do we have to
all right.
like work on the streets at night, or?
Oh well, hey, you know what? We just some people just have different alternative sources of income.
I get it.
I will tell you exactly how I got all these GPUs.
now he's showing off.
I don't blame
Yes.
you.
Okay.
I do the
So
same thing.
let's see this serial number. Yep, this one here. This one right here. I got at Micro Center. I stood in line for only 10 hours for this one, and it was only 20 degrees with blowing wind. So not too bad. Froze my butt off, but I got it at retail price. This GPU, I got on Craigslist. This is the other 3090. Let me check the serial number. Yep, this one I got on Craigslist. I just saw someone list it for $350 above retail, and in my brain, if I paid someone $15 an hour to stand in line for me, in my opinion, that's equivalent. Yeah, it's going above retail, but here's the story, okay? I don't have the box because I sold it. I used to have a 3090 FE, Founders Edition. In fact, in my hand, I know you can't see it, is the magnetic cap on one of the screws on the back of the 3090 that I just happen to have for some reason. Why? We may never know. I might have taken it apart. Who knows? Anyways, that 3090, I put on Craigslist as like a fishing hook just to see what would happen. And basically, I just denied every offer because, So another thing, you're buying from me because I'll respond in a meme. So it's the cat going, nah. You know that meme?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a cat going like this, and it says nah on the bottom. When people give me ridiculous offers, like, hey, I'll give you $500 for your 3080, I just reply with a meme. So someone was like, hey, I'll give you $2,500 for that. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
And then I sold it.
2,500
USD for that Founders Edition. And then I took that money. So I actually orchestrated it just right. I was talking to the guy for this one because I was going to buy this one regardless, right?
Yeah.
So I literally went down to a faraway place, kind of shady. Like, I don't know if I was next to Staberlin Farms. I'm not sure, but, pretty close to it. I went down there, go to the police station. This guy shows up. He gives me like $2,500 for my Founders Edition, and then he goes on his merry way. Then I get in my car and I drive a couple of blocks over to this guy.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, so $2,400 for this card, still a deal, right? Yeah. Good. Oh. So I paid $1,500 because I got extremely lucky buying it from Best Buy.
Yeah.
I got in through the drop like a month or two ago. I got that 3090 for $1,500, and I live in a state with no taxes, so I got it for $1,500. So I paid $1,500. Sold it for $25,000, used that money to go buy this. So I effectively bought this for $1,400.
$1,400, yeah.
Yeah, nice. When they retail for $890 or so, $1,890. Okay.
Wow. Good trade.
Yeah, good trade, man. This GPU right here, this is the, no, not this one, sorry. This one right here. Serial number, yeah, this one right here. It was late at night. It was in a dark alley. I wish I was making this up. Talking to dude on Craigslist. Obviously, he didn't know what he had. He just knew this. It was a guy with an accent. He must have stood in Micro Center and got this for his kid or something. And I guess the power supply was too small. I have no idea. All I know is he was trying to sell it and he was gotta get it for a good price. It was 300 above retail, which, like I said, in my mind, 300 is, for me, everyone's different, is reasonable to stand in line for 12 hours.
Yeah.
So that's how I got this one.
Nicely done.
Then this one, I allegedly went to a different Micro Center, because you can see the inventory sticker right here. I allegedly went to a different Micro Center and allegedly purchased this at retail after standing in line for 12 hours, because I showed up at 11 o'clock. No, sorry, 11 hours. Showed up at 11 o'clock the day before, and they opened at 10 p.m. the other day, 10 a.m. the other day.
Okay.
And the other GPUs over there, don't worry about these right here. Those were all purchased legally, I assure you.
So many.
I assure you.
Dude, that is quite the trek. Oh my god. But
yeah, hey, I would say all these this corner right here was probably about 12 hours of driving and probably about at least 27 hours of waiting.
Damn.
So just this corner alone.
Damn.
So yeah, that's how I acquired GPUs. I didn't do anything. Yeah, it's this is what I tell people. If you want something hard enough, you'll do it.
Exactly.
If I had a ticket that was $1 million and I told you had to be in Ohio by 3 p.m. tomorrow, by God, you will find out a way how to be in Ohio by 3 p.m. tomorrow. It's how much you want it, man. That's how people say like all this stuff 100%. About no, I just want something. Then I focus and I go for it, Yeah. Sorry, I'm like doing all this talking here. But yeah.
Donating to Red Panda got him here. See that?
Yeah, I guess.
It took a few months, but hey, it worked.
Yeah, it took a couple of months, but we finally got Red Panda in here. By the way, Mr. Panda, if you send me 2 BTC, I will send you 20 back.
Okay. Give me your BTC address. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, right now. Right. Get your get your Mew wallet out.
Yep.
Scan that QR code. Oh, and I'm gonna need your private keys for security. Reasons.
Yeah.
Just to validate who you are. If you don't know what cryptocurrency is, don't use it. Ignore this email.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let RPM get back to his normal life. I appreciate you doing all this, man. You really didn't have to take over.
Thank you so much for joining. Dude, it's honors mine. Honors all mine. I really appreciate it.
No, it was.
Absolutely.
Honor is for me to be on this stream with all of you guys. This is cool. This is cool. This is nice and chill. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it's a little different here. It's a little quieter, a little less hectic.
You can read the chat.
I can read the chat. Yeah, exactly.
You can actually read the chat
on slow mode.
I get dizzy reading it over there. My gosh.
Yeah, it's like going 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh my god.
But at this rate, you guys are gonna get there.
I hope so one day.
Hopefully,
you guys will.
Yeah, I would love to go to. I'm not gonna say that. I would love to, in a dramatic way, end my employment. I'll just say that.
We call that retirement.
Yeah, retire. I would like to early retire and be a content creator.
Dude,
that's what I would love to do.
That's the dream. Like I have the same.
Man, you
same dream,
close,
same
man.
passion.
I remember Panda said he was going to retire after 100K, and he's pretty close. I'm gonna see. I don't remember. I don't forget stuff, man.
Panda, that means what? It's that what? 2 weeks? 100K, right? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, at the rate you've been going, I'm just assuming here.
Yeah, dude.
You'll be at $250,000 in like 2 months.
$250,000,
right?
dude, that would be insane. Yeah. But please no, I don't want that kind of pressure. I don't want that pressure.
How do you think I feel? All of a sudden I hear Red Panda Mining's coming over to our humble live stream where I'm building a better frame. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. It's taking me 2.5 hours to build a simple frame.
Sure, man. We started the live
Stop
stream
by,
at
man.
9 something. It's already
Stop by.
12.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-hour live stream now.
Well, why don't you can
Yeah.
edit the video and then make it go faster, and then make you look like you did it in 5 minutes.
There you go.
Snap your fingers. Done.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't, man. That's copyrighted by Panda. I can't do the
Copyrighted
Panda.
by-
That sounds right
I
there.
can't do that, man. I got to do my own thing. Mine's a clap.
Clap. There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by,
Well,
man.
actually, mine is the knife flick.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's how I do my
There you go.
transitions.
There you go.
But all right, dude, I'll let you get back to it, man. Like I said, I really appreciate you taking over
no
the stream
worries.
for all of us. It's it's definitely
no
huge.
worries,
Much
Jump Change.
appreciated.
I appreciate you, man. You and Pocket Change and everyone here is insane. You guys are all insane.
I will love you
If ever
even
need
more.
anything,
We wouldn't be here if we weren't insane.
Exactly.
But,
All right, man. Thanks
guys,
for coming by.
we're
It was
gonna
an honor
call it a
talking to
night.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, man, take it
appreciate
easy.
Smash the
Yeah,
likes on
take
the
it
way out.
easy.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
See you, man.
See you guys.